our brother Joe Madison will take the floor and make his statement in support of the Nubian cause. So give a big hand to Joe Madison. Our great brother is going to make a speech now in support of the Nubian campaign against Kajbar dams. So thank you, Joe.
You have to think about what it means to build a dam, and have a reservoir that would absolutely destroy the archeological treasures that are priceless, that existed long before there was a society in China. You have a rich history that you have to be very proud of, and you have to protect. You are doing what we all have to do, and that is people who have responsibility must take responsibility. You are the vanguard for the Nubian people back home. There should not be a dam built that would destroy your culture, that would destroy your archeological finds, that could never be replaced. Never replaced. Yeah. But it's really deeper than pyramids. It's deeper than archeological finds. You're literally talking about the destruction and the elimination of a culture and a civilization. You could easily go the way of the Aztecs. You could go the way of the Mayans, where you would not exist. 100 years from now, you don't want it to be said. You don't want it to be said, who were the Nubian people? 100 years from now, what will your grandchildren say? What were you doing when they were destroying your culture? If anybody on this planet understands the importance of preserving a culture and a civilization, it is the Nubian people.
Yeah.
It is the Nubian people. And I say to my fellow African Americans, you can't call yourself African if you don't understand the grandeur and the history of Nubia. You can't call yourself African if you don't understand this culture.
That's right.
And I say to Brother Louis Farrakhan, Brother Farrakhan, get on the right side of history.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
Get on the right side of history. This is not about Islam. This is not about Christianity. This is not about any one religion. This is about a united Sudan where Darfurians and Dinkas and Arabs and Muslims and Christians can have what everybody on this planet wants, justice.
That's right.
And they want a right to educate their children. And I say to the people of China, how can you have an Olympics and talk about fair play?
That's right.
Talk about a level playing field when you stand ready to destroy the culture and the archeological finds of a great people. You're no different than the Taliban. The Taliban destroyed the great Buddha statue that had existed for years. The world cried about it. The world condemned it. The world saw it. And now the Nubian people stand before the world and they say, before you put our culture underwater, under a reservoir, we want you to understand that you are complicit if you work to destroy this. And to the children who are here with your parents, you should be very proud of Dr. Muhammad. You should be very proud of your leadership. They are here not so much for themselves as they are here for your future. And each and every one of you can stand before your children and your grandchildren, and when they ask, what did you do to save the Nubian civilization on this day, you are on the right side of history. Don't let this be the last time. We have got to, and I am telling you, I challenge you, you've got to come back to this Chinese embassy over and over again. Dr. Mohammed, we demonstrated in front of the Sudan embassy. Did we not, Chris? Where's Chris?
Right here.
For 90 straight days. Did we not?
Yes, we did.
Every day, from noon until 1 o'clock, we demonstrated.
Every day.
And let me tell you something, the Secret Service loved it. They got overtime when they arrested us. They enjoyed it. Man, let me tell you, you need to understand, it's got to be more than just one day.
Yeah.
You don't have cameras out here. You don't have reporters out here. You've got to be able to tell the world what's going on. And so you need to organize, and you need to come out here every single day. Don't miss a day, even if it's 5 people, or 10 people, or 50, or 500. I guarantee you, the more you come out, the more people will join you. There'll be some days that some of you won't be able to make it. There'll be some days some of you will. But it has to be consistent in order for the message to get across. One day will not do it. 1 week will not do it. 1 month will not do it. And you've got to go up to Congress and talk to members of the Congressional Black Caucus and meet with Donald Payne.
That's right.
And call on Donald Payne to make a statement, and members of the Congressional Black Caucus. Call on Nancy Pelosi to make a statement. Call on the President of the United States to also demand that this great civilization and this great culture is not put underwater and destroyed because of a dam. There has to be another way to build that dam without destroying a people. Thank you very much.